back with another episode of Married with DFS. Hey, sorry about last week. Had to take a little bit of a vacation. But, those types of things happen when you tend to win a little money and you want to go do something great with your family. So without further ado, let's get right to it. All right. So, how was everybody's week, though? I mean, I came back and smashed on Sunday night. I mean, I tried to rush 4 o'clock games, and it didn't go so well because we were still unpacking. But, I smashed that Sunday night and Monday night game, took some money home. Bets were great. That's what we do. Ooh, yeah. And I've been learning this. I've been learning a little bit, and it's really working out. So I'm winning money, and I'm putting money down, and it's just it's a hell of a thing, man, betting. But you can't always do it. So let's do Week 9, DraftKings Classic Sunday only. It looks like only 10 games. You know how I like to do. I like to be contrarian a little bit. Get a little bit, safe. So I'm going to give you some safety, and I'm going to give you some crazy plays. But I think it's going to work out because these same guys, one of these guys I'm playing on my seasonal team, picked him up. It's all about timing. Waiver wire hero. Ooh, yeah! All right, quarterbacks. I'm not going to mention Russell Wilson. He's 7,100. That's a lot of money, but he is the highest priced quarterback. So I'm looking at my number one is Aaron Rodgers. Chargers haven't really done anything, and the Packers just look good. Both Aaron Jones, Williams running the ball well. The receivers are catching. It doesn't matter. Right now it's the running backs and Rodgers show, and it's working. Number 2, Stafford. Stafford's been lighting it up. I mean, we got to put Cousins there, too, because he's getting up there. But 69, 6,800, 69 for Aaron Rodgers. I mean, right there you can flip. You could go whatever way you want. For me, I would probably go with Rodgers right now, although Stafford is really hot. Number 3, Jameis Winston, 6,100. Now we're getting down. He's at Seattle. That's never a fun place to play, but it's not like he's underpowered. So let's get the ball to Mike Evans and some Chris Godwin, and we'll go from there. Number 4, Derek Carr. I think Detroit's kind of shaky sometimes in passing, and Derek Carr has been getting it done. He's got Waller. It's a good matchup. It's going to be a shootout, so let's see. Number 5, Phillip Rivers, 5,100. This guy looked like junk, but he is poised for a good game, and he is a good quarterback. Look for him to bounce back. I mean, it's going to be a shootout, but he's going to lose. So be ready for it. Let's head over to running backs. I'm not going to pay $10,000 for McCaffrey. You know what he does. My number one is $500 cheaper. Dalvin Cook. I can't just say it doesn't matter. Dalvin Cook gets the ball. All in. Number 2, Le'Veon Bell. I mean, he's playing Miami. This might be the biggest game for Le'Veon Bell. Get him in your lineups. He's only 7,700. That's a hell of a deal. Number 3, Aaron Jones. He's a big part of that offense right now. Big part. So as long as he keeps running and they keep him fresh with Williams, $7,000 is not a bad price to play for a starting running back in the NFL. Number 4, Josh Jacobs, 6,500. This dude is getting it done. He's getting the carries. And I think he's going to have a great week this week. And number 5, Jalen Samuels, $4,000 is at home. We know the Steelers need to win this game, but Indy is not a joke. But they can win this game. The Steelers have a great pass rush, and every time Jalen Samuels is in there, this is what Pittsburgh's missing since they're not going to have Connor. Samuels is going to be that guy, and they like to swing a lot of balls out to him, so watch for that. Catches, points per reception. Let's get it done.
What?
Let's head over to wide receivers. Number 1, Adam Thielen or Diggs. You can flip a coin. 7,800, 7,600. Thielen might still be a little slow, but he's still going to demand presence. And I mean, they're at Kansas City. It's going to be a shootout. They're going to need them both. This game's going to be crazy. So get him in your lineup. Number 2, Tyler Lockett. I mean, he's getting the targets. Russell Wilson's going to have a great day. But $7,500 for Tyler Lockett, that's asking a little much. Now, Tyreek Hill, however, at $7,400, this guy's going to game break, right? He didn't have a touchdown last week. I mean, he He's been up and down, left and right, but he's always getting the ball, team. I don't know. I can't pay for that. Number 4, why not? Juju, 6,300. This dude is finally getting it done. And that's because I think Mason Rudolph is building confidence. It sucks that, he got hurt and he had to miss the rest of that game, but I think he would have did good. No matter what, the Steelers' defense is putting them in good positions to win games, and he's getting it done. So why not get Juju in your lineup? Number 5, Terrell Williams, 5,900. Receiver was kind of weird. So I have a few players to watch, but, I just figure that Terrell Williams, again, is going to be a shootout. Carr likes to go with him. I did write Carr up, so therefore I'd throw Williams in. Tight ends, Travis Kelce, number 1, 6,900. It's going to be a lot of volume in this game. Does he get a touchdown? We'll see. Number 2, Darren Waller. I mean, this game versus Detroit is going to be crazy. 6,300. You get him for $600 cheaper than Travis Kelce, so that works for you. But what about Hunter Henry? I mean, Phillip Rivers is not going to die, especially in a game against Aaron Rodgers. Hunter Henry's getting the ball, $6,000. Man, that's you just really got to pick one of those guys and just go with them. Other than that, Jonnu Smith at 3,800 is a great price. It looks like Tannehill likes to rely on him, so would definitely get him in your lineup. Here you go. You can do Jack Doyle for $3,000 or Ebron for $36,000. They're going to be throwing the ball a lot, and I just don't. You never know with those two tight ends. But I wrote up Doyle because he's cheaper, and I think it might be his week this week. So let's get over to defense. Number 1, Jets at Miami, 3,500. Number 2, Bills versus the Washington, 3,800. I mean, I'll save the $300, but the Jets defense isn't all that flashy. I like the Eagles versus Chicago for $3,000. They're going to be under the radar, and a lot of people aren't going to be on them, man. So if Trubisky turns the ball over, the Eagles can take it the distance. All right? And a crazy pick, 2,400 Steelers. Every time the Steelers are 2,400, man, they do good things. They can definitely get the sacks in this game. 2,400, you don't need a touchdown. If you put up 12, 14 points for a defense, which they can do with 5, 6 sacks, then you win. That pays value. All right, let's get over to players that bring the pain. All right. We got number 1, Tyreek Hill. He's going off this week. Number 2, Aaron Rodgers, unstoppable. Number 3, Matt Stafford, killing it. Let's get to the super heaters. Le'Veon Bell about to heat up. Jalen Samuels is about to heat up, and Phillip Rivers is about to heat up. $5,100. Get him in your lineup, people. Players to watch. Sam Darnold, $5,900. I think they're going to go all over him. Mason Rudolph is $5,000. That's a hell of a deal. I mean, if he gets $250 and 2 touchdowns, then he's more than what paid for his $5,000. Josh Allen versus Washington, $6,500. Jamal Williams, $5,900. As not the main starter, I don't like to pay that much. I look at Derrick Henry, $5,700. I mean, it looks good. And Carolina just gave them a nosebleed for their defense. I mean, jeez. But Derrick Henry isn't explosive like that, so he's still going to get his yards. A lot of people talking about Alexander Madison, $5,000. Just don't like it. I'd rather play Melvin Gordon. I think he's going to be heavily used in this game. He's going to be getting targets out the backfield. And Eckler kind of fell off. I don't know why they charged so much for Eckler this week. Nick Chubb's always a great player to play. He gets the ball a lot. He catches it. 7,300. It's a hard game, though, so I don't know if that's worth it. Marlon Mack, 6,300. Hey, man, Steelers do like to give up some runs, and Marlon Mack can definitely run that ball. I put these 3 together, Marvin Jones, Danny Amendola, and Kenny Golladay. Of course, Galladay's 77, Jones is 6,000, but Amendola is getting a lot of targets every week, 4,700. You can put him as your 3rd receiver, therefore allowing you to get a pretty cool flex in. We'll get to those, but not this time. I'll post the write-up later tonight, and then tomorrow, if I've got some extra time, I'll throw in some lineups for you. All right? Let's move over to Mike Evans and Chris Godwin, 72 and 7,300. Godwin being $100 more. I like Allen Robinson. Philly just gives up huge days to receivers, and Trubisky's got a lot of shit on his plate. He's gonna have to throw. And the guy to throw it to is Allen Robinson. DK Metcalf, 5,700. That's a nice sneaky play. You got Sammy Watkins at 4,900 and Mecole Hardman at 4,200. It's not too bad. Robbie Anderson at 5,500. He's sneaky. You know, all it takes is a few catches. But they'll probably pay that whole game. The Jets in Miami really just stink. Devontae Parker, 4,400. I mean, this guy's starting to heat up. Maybe this is the receiver we're supposed to see. And maybe Fitzpatrick just puts him in a good position to throw the ball. I mean, Cortland Sutton, man, 5,800. Dude's getting the targets. He can get Cleveland. Zach Pascal, without no Ty Hilton. He's playing Pittsburgh. He's 4,100. Get that man in your lineup, right? Zach Ertz, 4,700. Moving over to tight end, of course. Is this the week he finally shows he's a number one tight end? I mean, we miss you, Zach. And then Ryan Griffin. If Herndon comes back, you can't really do it, but 3,400, threw him in there. That's your Week 9 DraftKings. Everybody, I hope y'all cash tomorrow, and I hope that you guys have a great night tonight. Stay safe, and as always, may the points be with you.
Oh, yeah!